So hi guys, welcome back to the TP World IL T20 2025-26. It is match number 13 and today's match is between the Abu Dhabi Knightriders and the Dubai Capitals. The Abu Dhabi Knightriders won the toss and elected to bowl first. The Dubai Capitals are reeling at the moment, 9 for 2 after 3 overs. A good over from Jason Holder has come to an end. He has started well, of course, 1 for 8 in his 2 overs. Jordan Cox has made his way out to the middle. They have made a few changes to their playing 11 today, Dubai Capitals. They brought in Lewis Deploy, but he couldn't perform. He got out early, and even Toby Albert as well got out early. So now it's up to Jordan Cox and Shayan Jahangir to steady the ship here, try and form a partnership. Dubai Capitals are 9 for 2 after 3 overs. Ajay Kumar has picked up 1 wicket. Jason Holder has picked up 1 wicket. Now Ajay Kumar now continuing into his second over. Jordan Cox is on strike. And that's 2 wide outside the off stump. And it's given as a wide by the umpire. So Ajay Kumar has to reload that one again. Just finished the WBBL today. New champion was crowned today in the WBBL. Hobart Hurricanes women winning the WBBL trophy. That was a historic moment. That's cut away by Jordan Cox towards deep point. And a little misfield there at deep point will allow Jordan Cox to pick up another couple of runs. So tomorrow though, the men's Big Bash will also be, tomorrow the men's Big Bash league will start. So that will happen at the afternoon time in India. And again night IL T20, so it's pretty booked. December is full of cricketing action. You won't miss any action, that is for sure. So Jordan Cox is on strike. He's a good batter, played a good knock in the previous match. Him and Rovman Powell played an excellent knock. That's driven down the ground to mid-off. Oh, quick single completed there by Jordan Cox. Another single. So Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. Direct hit would have been gone, I think. Yeah, direct hit would have been gone. Jordan Cox would have been caught short of his crease. But single completed. So in fact, they have not taken the single. I think he was sent back. Shayan Jahangir was sent back. I thought they were taking the single. So for the batter sent back, there was that run-out drama there. And now Ajay Kumar coming around the wicket to Jordan Cox. And that's driven away towards deep point. Picks up another single. So finally now Shayan Jahangir is officially back on strike. I mean, I've been telling twice or thrice that Shayan Jahangir is on strike, but Cox has somehow kept the strike for the major part. Jahangir has faced 5 balls and hasn't got off the mark till now. This is not a good start actually for the Dubai Capitals. Again and again I'm telling you, men's T20 cricket, you need to bat first, post big totals if you want to win. That's on the stumps, defended. Another dot ball here. Again, still not off the mark, Shayan Jahangir. We have had 2 one-sided matches in the last 2 days in the DP World IL T20. And if Dubai Capitals bat like this, we might be in for another one-sided contest today. Because for now, the Knightriders are dominating unless the Dubai Capitals does something extraordinarily well from here. 3.4 overs, 13 for 2 is not a happy situation to be in for a team batting first. Abu Dhabi, short boundaries, you'll have some runs scored there. Gives himself room, looks for the drive there, misses it. Another dot ball from Ajay Kumar. Dubai Capitals, of course, the defending champions, have struggled in this tournament. They lost their first 2 matches, then got a thumping win against the Knightriders against this same opposition. They got a thumping win in Dubai International Cricket Stadium. But today they are struggling here. 13 for 2 after almost 4 overs is not a good start. Last ball of the over coming up. And he picks it up. Jahangir goes leg side. And that goes 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. Much needed boundary. Finally, Shayan Jahangir gets off the mark. Picked the slow ball really well. And has hit it towards deep mid wicket for a boundary to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 17 for 2 after 4 overs. But still, Dubai Capitals need to catch up with the run rate. Current run rate is only 4.25. Yesterday, Gulf Giants were in a similar kind of a situation. They ended up with scoring 157 in the first innings. But again, not enough runs on the board. So, the Dubai Capitals really have to accelerate here from here. They did it in the previous match actually. Jordan Cox and Rovman Powell, they formed a fantastic partnership from nowhere to take the total above 180 and then they defended it. So Dubai Capitals need to do something similar today. There's a new bowler into the attack now. Ibrar Ahmed is the new bowler into the attack. He's a UAE player it seems. Ibrar Ahmed. And Jordan Cox is on strike. That's back of the length. Cox punches it to point. A dot ball to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's on the pads. Cox goes for the flick shot. It's gone off the pads. It will be one leg byes, I guess. Yes, leg bye signaled by the umpire. And Jordan Cox picks up another single. Well, looks like there's a Pakistan commentator in today's DP World IL T20 match. I've seen that lady in the Asia Cup as well, a good commentator. I'm talking about official commentary box. Yeah. Third ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads, flicked away by Jahangir, and that'll go all the way. That's a beautiful shot. Straying onto the pads there, Ibrar Ahmed. And finally now, Shayan Jahangir is starting to look good. A 4 and now a 6. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. A good shot there from Jahangir. Oh, appeal for LBW. Maybe there was a little bat involved there. Maybe a little bit of an inside edge. Otherwise, that would have been stone dead actually. Straight delivery. Jahangir looking to play across the line. Seven runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. In fact, it's hit the pads, maybe sliding down leg, that delivery from Ibrar Ahmed. Ooh, that's on a good length and Ibrar Ahmed defends it. Back to the bowler, will pick up another single. Eight runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Jordan Cox is back on strike. Oh, looking to pull it away there, inside edge onto the pads. Doesn't take a run. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 8 runs came from that over, and Dubai Capitals are 25 for 2 after 5 overs. So Sunil Narayan is the new bowler into the attack. And that's an inside edge onto the pads. Again a dot ball to start. Narayan is a wizard, isn't he? Second ball of the over. Ooh, spinning back in. Jahangir going for the flick shot, not able to make connection. Another dot ball. Oh, this time goes for the sweep. Again, I think the slip fielder was alert to stop it. 3 consecutive dot balls from Narayan. It's a quicker ball, flicked away towards mid-wicket, and another dot ball here. This time it's flicked away by Shayan Jahangir towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. Jordan Cox is on strike. That should be a wide down the leg side. It's gone past the keeper as well. And it's gone past fine leg as well. It's running away and reaches the boundary. So 4 wides here. Bonus runs for the Dubai Capitals. Narayan has bowled a fantastic over so far, but the last ball is straight down the leg side and 5 bonus runs for Dubai Capitals. Last ball of the over, and Jordan Cox punches it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, and Dubai Capitals are 32 for 2 after 6 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Liam Livingston is the new bowler into the attack now for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Jordan Cox is on strike. It's tossed up, and Jordan Cox drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to start the over. Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. Goes for the slog sweep and gets it in the gap. One bounce into the boundary for 4. Shayan Jahangir taking some risks from time to time and succeeding in doing so. Picks up his second boundary in this innings. This time again, Jahangir goes for the sweep down to long on and picks up another single. Cox is not a bad player either. The Dubai Capitals have caught up with the run rate. They need to increase it now. That's on the pads. Jordan Cox flicks it leg side and another single. It's tossed up. Jahangir hits it down the ground. Long on, beats him. Beats long on into the fence. Shayan Jahangir picks up another boundary here. Second boundary in this over. Good over this for the Dubai Capitals. Last ball of the over, and Jahangir drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over, and Dubai Capitals are 44 for 2 after 7 overs. So looks like Liam Livingston is going off the field here. Liam Livingston is going off the field now. How big a blow is this going to be for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders? This is not good news at all. They will require him for batting at least. He's off the field now. Hopefully he can recover before the second innings. Now Ibrar Ahmed is continuing into his second over. Shayan Jahangir is on strike. That's short and wide, cut away. Oh, it beats that fielder at deep point and goes into the fence as well. What a way to start the over. Shayan Jahangir is providing momentum here for the Dubai Capitals. Momentum is shifting now. Short and wide from Ibrar Ahmed and punished by Jahangir. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the pull. It's a top edge. And it flies over the keeper. That'll race away for 4, will it? No, it won't. Good fielding actually by the fielders at deep third man. The keeper also, I think, ran backwards. So another couple of runs for Shayan Jahangir. The 50 comes up for Dubai Capitals in 7.2 overs. They were reeling. They were reeling early with 4 for 2 at once. They were reeling early with 4 for 2 at one stage. This partnership now 46 from 31 balls between Jordan Cox and Shayan Jahangir is shifting the momentum. That's pulled in the air down the ground. Goes towards long on and picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Jordan Cox is back on strike. They're nearing a 50 partnership here. And Cox gives himself room, cuts it away and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. And that's cut away. And what a shot. It's gone all the way, has it? The catch has been taken beyond the boundary. It has gone all the way for 6. He just helped it on its way. Used the pace. It's flown over deep point for 6. What a shot that is from Shayan Jahangir. Another 6 here. An expensive over from Ibrar Ahmed. 14 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. That's helped away again. Fielder at third man. Oh, he palms it over. Palms it over. Has it gone for 6 or 4? They're going to check it. I'm all right. It's given us 4 actually. But they'll check it. I think they'll double check it. Whether the fielder has palmed it all the way or has it bounced before going over the rope. It looks like it's given us 4. So it is a boundary to finish the over. 18 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 62 for 2 after 8 overs. The fielder at deep third man did the hard yards and then somehow palmed it over. And now he's coming into bowl. George Carton is the new bowler into the attack now for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Coming over the wicket to Jordan Cox. Slow ball. Jordan Cox flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. Oh, what happened there? Isn't it too high? It's given us a no ball. It slipped out of the hand of George Carton. It's above the waist. No ball and a free hit. Goodness gracious. I think it slipped out of the hand really. I couldn't believe that it was over the waist. I was shocked for a moment. It's over the waist, no ball and a free hit delivery coming up. Jahangir is on strike. Here's the free hit delivery. And he goes offside. In the air, it's gone all the way I think. All the way for 6. Flat 6 from Shayan Jahangir. Moves to 45 now with that 6. No one there at long off. He's hit it flat and hard and it's gone sailed over for another maximum. What an innings this is turning out to be from this youngster. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. That's too wide, I think. Yes, signaled as a wide. How a game can change. You have to watch this game. Dubai Capitals were reeling at 4 for 2. They were behind the run rate, but suddenly this partnership, 67 from 37 balls, between Jordan Cox and Shayan Jahangir has made it a normal match now. From a position where Dubai Capitals were in trouble, it has become like a normal thing now for the Dubai Capitals. This time again, he comes down the wicket, goes over the top. Has it bounced on the way? Has it gone all the way? It's gone all the way for 6. Second 6 in this over and a half century for Shayan Jahangir. What a knock this has been. His third half century in his T20 career, 51 from just 28 balls. He came in at a time when he was there at the time when Dubai Capitals were 4 for 2 and he's taken them to 77 for 2 after just 8.3 overs. Fantastic knock. This time again, too wide outside the off stump from George Carton. Has to reload that one again. This is such a long over here. Already 6 balls have been bowled. There's been a no ball. There's been 2 wides. 16 runs from this over. George Carton unfortunately has been all over the place so far. George Carton has been one of those players who has been playing cricket matches but has been highly underrated. He's not done justice to his selections. This time short and wide, cut away by Jahangir towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Ooh, looking to swing leg side. Jordan Cox gets an inside edge towards square leg and picks up another single here. Last ball of the over. Could be another wide, is it? No, it's not. It's given as a dot ball. Relief for George Carton there. It's given as a dot ball to finish that over. It's been such a long over actually. 18 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 80 for 2 after 9 overs. So Sunil Narain is back into the attack. They need him to stem the run flow here. Jordan Cox is on strike. Narayan coming around the wicket to Jordan Cox. And that's cut away by Cox. They're going to push for 2. And that's good running by Jordan Cox. Another couple of runs to start the over. This time a quicker delivery on the pads, flicked away by Jahangir towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. That's a quicker delivery and Jahangir cuts it away towards deep point and picks up another single. It's punched away again by Jordan Cox. Picks up another single. So this is a good over here from Sunil Narayan. Just 5 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Gives himself room. Goes for a sweep, slog sweep towards deep mid wicket. Jahangir picks up another single. Suddenly now from a position where Dubai Capitals were looking down and out, they've gotten themselves into a position where they can push towards 180, 190. That's flicked away by Cox towards deep mid wicket. They're going to push for 2, I think. No, they are not. Just a single to finish the over. Good over from Narayan. 7 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 87 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So the new bowler into the attack now for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders is Andre Russell. Jordan Cox is on strike. That's full. It's driven straight to covers. Again a dot ball to start the over. Jordan Cox is asking for something. I'm not quite sure what he's asking for. That's another full delivery driven down the ground to mid-off. And another dot ball. A good start to this over from Andre Russell. Jordan Cox is struggling a little bit. Strike rate of under 100. Very surprising. He's a much better player than that. He has scored 19 runs from 22 balls with only 1 boundary so far. That's Short and wide, cut away by Cox towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. Goes for the lap, gets it over fine leg, and that'll run away for 4. Very clever shot there from Shayan Jahangir. Moved across to the off stump and just lapped it over that fielder. Picks up another boundary. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's a good Yorker there. Jahangir, I think, was looking to guide it away. The third man, but not able to make connection. And another dot ball. The last ball of the over. And he goes for the big one. He sliced it in the air. Ball lands safely towards deep extra covers. And Jahangir picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 93 for 2 after 11 overs. Sunil Narayan now continuing. Jahangir comes down the wicket and hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. Let's start this time. Pulled away. It's in the gap, I think. Oh, good effort, but it goes through. It ricochets off the hand of the fielder there at deep mid wicket and goes into the fence. So finally, Jordan Cox also joins in and picks up his second boundary in this innings. And this time it's a quicker ball again. Jordan Cox flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time Jahangir gives himself room, punches it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. The 100 comes up for the Dubai Capitals. 100 comes up in just 11.4 overs. At one stage they were 4 for 2. This partnership now 96 from 57 balls. Another quicker ball, and Jordan Cox flicks it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. They were 4 for 2 at one stage. From there, 101 for 2 in 11.5 overs, which means they can really push towards a big score from here. And this is exactly how a game can turn on its head with one partnership like this. Shayan Jahangir, the youngster, is stepping up here. Last ball of the over. That's flicked away by Jahangir. Will pick up another single to finish the over. They are coming back for 2. Chance of a run out. Oh dear, it's gone through and overthrows as well. Oh my word. Overthrows, boundary. So he'll get 6 for that. 2 runs plus the overthrows 4. I don't even know whether to put 6 for that. I have to put a 6 for that. No one can quite believe it. 14 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 107 for 2 after 12 overs. They can get to 180 from here. Still 8 overs left in this innings. 100 partnership also comes up between Jordan Cox and Shayan Jahangir. Partnership of 103 from 64 balls. It has rescued the Dubai Capitals from a peculiar situation. We said that the teams batting first need to adapt themselves, need to post a good total. That is exactly what the Dubai Capitals are trying to do now. And the fielding of the Abu Dhabi Nightriders is not helping them either. Overthrows, misfields, it's not looking good. Andre Russell now continuing into his second over. So here's Dre Russ. And that's full and that's drilled down the ground by Jahangir. Straight back past the bowler. And again a boundary to start the over. Shayan Jahangir continuing his fantastic form with the bat. If you bowl it in the slot to him, he's so strong. Oh, that's too wide. Too wide outside the off stump from Dre Russ. Has to reload that one again. The Knight Riders have been up and down with the ball so far. They've just not found the chord for this partnership between Jordan Cox and Shayan Jahangir. Both of them batting well. In fact, Jahangir has been the aggressor in this partnership. He has scored 67 from 38 balls. Jordan Cox has scored only 30. Now Russell changes his angle. Coming around the wicket to Shayan Jahangir. Oh, goes for the reverse, gets it over the fielder. And that goes 1 bounce, 2 bounces. And into the boundary for 4. What clever batting this is turning out to be from Shayan Jahangir. 1 ball he hits straight down the ground. Next ball he pulls out the reverse sweep. Moves to 71 now from just 39 balls. Should be a match winning knock, I think. Well, not sure about match-winning knock, but definitely a match-saving knock that's driven towards covers. And another dot ball from Andre Russell. Or have they taken the single here? I think they have taken the single. So Jordan Cox is back on strike. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Very good Yorker from Russell. Is flicked it leg side. Deep mid wicket comes around. Does well. And another couple of runs here for Jordan Cox. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Couple of runs for Jordan Cox. He keeps the strike. Oh, that's hit in the air. Fielder there. Oh, puts it down. Oh dear. Ajay Kumar, the fielder, doesn't want to break this partnership, it seems. A setter has been put down. Oh, Knight Riders, what are you up to? What are you up to in the field? Got to be taking these catches. How costly is that going to be? This is completely unacceptable here from the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, looking to flick it away there. Oh no, he's hit his foot, I think. He's limping. He's hopping. I hope that Jahangir is alright. That was a fantastic Yorker from Russell. What a tactic. Not able to get him out. Hit him. He's got hit right on the toe there. And another dot ball to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 119 for 2 after 13 overs. And will they take the strategic timeout now? Will they just take it now? Because anyways, Jahangir needs to be treated. The time will go in that period. Russell is lying on the floor for some particular reason. I think even he is tired after that over. But he has hit Jahangir on the foot. There's an old saying, isn't it? If you are not able to get the batter out, hit the batter. And then he will himself go. And I'm just telling it for fun. Not that anyone intends to injure the batters. But I think Jahangir is on the floor here. Just hope that he's alright. He's played a fantastic knock so far. 77 from 43 balls. From a position where Dubai Capitals were crumbling, Shayan Jahangir has given the hope for posting a big total, and now Trey Russ is going off the field here. Trey Russ is going off the field. The good news is that Shayan Jahangir is back and ready. Still 7 overs left in this innings. Can they push towards 180 from here? Another 61 runs in the last 7 overs will take them to 180. Jason Holder is back into the attack. Bowled really well at the start of this innings. Picked up a wicket, 1 for 8 in his 2 overs. But this is a completely different situation now. Jordan Cox is on strike. Oh, Cox goes for the drive, misses it. He's not happy. He's been struggling, Jordan Cox. In fact, Shayan Jahangir has been the main scorer in this partnership for the Dubai Capitals. Jordan Cox has hit boundaries here and there, but he has struggled, in all honesty. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, moves across the stance and appeal for LBW. Finger goes out. That's absolutely plumb in front. Absolutely plumbed. No point in reviewing that. And finally, the Abu Dhabi Knightriders, or in fact Jordan Cox, has gone for the review. So we'll just have to wait a little longer. But I think that's stone dead actually. We're just taking the review for the sake of taking it. But I think the partnership has finally been broken. The struggle is over for Jordan Cox. He's been there in this partnership, but unfortunately not able to contribute to the pace in which Shayan Jahangir has been contributing. He's a much better player than this, no doubt about that. But yeah, batters go through tough times. They won't perform in every single match. A failure will be there. One or two failures will always be there. Well, Jordan Cox has already started to walk. I think he already knows that was in front of the stumps. But he has done well actually. Even though he was struggling, at least he helped Jahangir play those shots and form a big partnership. Partnership of 115 from 67 balls. Pitching outside off, impact in line, crashing into middle and off stump. And the decision will remain out. Jordan Cox is already through, is already going to the pavilion here. He already started to walk. He already knew that it was hitting the stumps. He just went for the review for the name's sake. So Jordan Cox is gone after scoring 29 from 30 balls. And the Dubai Capitals are 119 for 3 after 13.2 overs. So the hero from the previous match of the Dubai Capitals, Rovman Powell, has made his way out to the middle. A big hitter of the ball. He got stranded in the 90s in the previous game. Couldn't get to his century. Feel very bad for him. I think it was 95 not out, I think, if I'm not wrong, in Dubai against the same opposition. Shayan Jahangir is set at the other end, but he got injured now. So need to see how he bats despite that injury. So third ball of the over coming up from Holder. And that's driven straight to point. Another dot ball. Jason Holder has really evolved as a bowler actually. Every time you see him bowl in the death overs, important periods of the game you see him bowl, he always picks up those important wickets. He always contains the runs. We have been seeing it since the CPL also. He bowls those tight overs and he bowls them really well. He's so deceptive. Oh, that's again, he's nicked it through to the keeper, I think. Oh, Salt was celebrating. Holder was appealing and the umpire says not out. Would you believe it? Are they going to go for the review here? They don't want to go for the review. Then what was that celebration about? They're not going for the review, but they were celebrating as if there was a nick there. Had another absolute beauty of a delivery there from Jason Holder. An IPL auction coming up in another couple of days' time. I'm sure Jason Holder 2.0 is loading in next year's IPL. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's another one outside the off stump. Beats the outside edge of Rovman Powell. This is fantastic bowling. In and around that off stump again. What an over. This is turning out to be 4 dot balls and a wicket. Can we see a wicket made in here? Against the run of play. So can we see a wicket made in here? Last ball of the over coming up. Projected scores 180 from here. Oh, that's pulled. He's got the edge, I think, has he? No, he hasn't. It's gone over the batter. It's given us a bouncer for the over. So wicket made an over from Jason Holder, and the Dubai Capitals are 119 for 3 after 14 overs. So Dasun Shanaka and David Willey to come after this. Six overs left in this innings. Jahangir has just gotten hit on the foot. So we need to see whether he can continue with the same intensity. Ajay Kumar back into the attack into his third over. And that's sliced past the fielders. That'll run away for 4. That's a good start to the over. Just threw his bat at it, moved across his stumps. And he sliced it past that fielder at third man. And a boundary to start the over. The second ball of the over. Full toss, edged past the keeper for more. Back-to-back boundaries. Very fortunate boundary there. It's gone off the edge. Keeper and third man watching each other. It's gone between them. And another boundary here for Jahangir. He's getting some fortunate boundaries. Moves into the 80s now. This time it's a slow ball. It's punched away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Rovman Powell is back on strike. He hasn't got off the mark yet. Some beautiful bowling from Jason Holder actually. He's really evolved as a bowler of late. He broke the partnership between Cox and Jahangir. Jason Holder has been the pick of the bowlers today. 2 for 8 in his 3 overs. He's been the one bowler that has looked good. So Rovman Powell is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Ooh, inside edge. How did that miss the stumps? They have picked up the single though. That's good running between the wickets. Quick single completed. And Rovman Powell finally gets off the mark with a single. Ten runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Two more deliveries left in this over. Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. Oh, that's full and wide. It's hit it in the air. It goes towards deep extra covers. They're coming back for a second. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs. "12 runs have come from this over. Ajay Kumar needs to be consistent with his lines and lengths. He's bowling it full and wide. But that is where an outside edge, it can fly away for 4. Boundaries can flow actually. Need to be careful. Last ball of the over. Goes for the reverse. Doesn't make connection. And another dot ball to finish that over. So 12 runs came from that over. and Dubai Capitals are 131 for 3 after 15 overs. So 5 overs left in this innings. Can they push towards 180, 190 from here? That will be a good score to defend. Abu Dhabi Knightriders batting has struggled in the last few matches. The previous match they got bowled out for 122 against MI Emirates. And even before that, against this same opposition, against Dubai Capitals, I think Abu Dhabi Knightriders got bowled out for around 103 or something like that. I need to check the scorecard again. So their batting has struggled. Sunil Narayan now is back into the attack into his last over. The West Indian bowling to West Indian. Sunil Narayan bowling to Rahman Powell. That's punched towards mid-wicket. Dot ball to start. Sunil Narayan will get through his overs quickly. Oh, in the air! Narayan didn't even try. He could have gone for the catch maybe if he had gone sideways. He didn't even try. And Powell picks up another single down the ground. Shayan Jahangir is back on strike. Jahangir is nearing a century here. What a knock this has been actually from Jahangir. Deserves a century. They still have more than 4 overs, so if he doesn't get out, he can get to a century. Little bit of an inside edge there. And picks up another single. Oh, direct hit. Direct hit, but I think he's made it. Will the umpire go upstairs? Direct hits are always closer than you think. He's made it back. Woof. That would have been disaster if he had gotten out. He's nearing a century here. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, he goes for a slog sweep there. Powell doesn't make proper contact. It goes towards deep mid wicket. And Rahman Powell picks up another single. So good over here from Sunil Narayan. The last few overs have been good from the Abu Dhabi Knightriders point of view. Of course, Ajay Kumar's over was a little expensive, but Jason Holder bowled well. Now Narayan is bowling well. Comes down the wicket, Jahangir. I think he's got it. Has he? Has he? Yes, he has. All the way for 6. Over long on. Moves into the 90s now with that 6. Bravely coming down the track against one of the best off spinners in the world and clears long on for another maximum here. Shayan Jahangir. Last ball of the over. It's punched down the ground. Back past the bowler. It's towards long off. Jahangir picks up another single. Will keep the strike. In fact, picks up a couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 142 for 3 after 16 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. Yes, we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Ajay Kumar is continuing into his last over now. Starts with a dot ball. Now Powell is back on strike. Second ball of the over coming up. That's full and wide, driven through the covers, might race away. The deep extra cover is there. So Powell picks up another single. That's a slow ball. He goes for the big shot. He sliced it. Ball lands safely. Jahangir picks up another single. Moves to 96 now with that single. He sliced it big time there. He's been lucky today, Shayan Jahangir. And Dwayne Bravo was giving some advice to the Knight Riders players during the strategic timeout, it seems. The Powell is back on strike. Full and wide, gets the edge, past the fielder at third man. That'll run away for 4. This is exactly what I was talking about. The full and wide delivery. You always get the outside edge. It goes past the third man fielder. It races past those fielders. Very quick outfield in Abu Dhabi. And Powell picks up his first boundary in this innings. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's a slow ball outside the off stump. Beautifully bowled. Oh, it's given as a wide. It's given as a wide by the umpire. Disappointment for Ajay Kumar. He thought it was in fact, it was a good delivery. The slow ball outside the off stump. He's targeting that wide Yorker. That wide line Yorker. But I think the umpire has given it as too wide. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Powell will look for the big shot for sure. It's again too wide, isn't it? No, this time it's given as a wide, or is it a dot ball? Now the umpire has folded his hands. He says, I'm not giving anything now. This looked like a proper wide. So previous ball was not, didn't look like a wide. He gave it as a wide. So this ball he said, no, I'm not giving this one. So it's a dot ball here. Last ball of the over. Oh, he goes for the big shot and misses it. Isn't it too wide again? He's asking for the wide. Pravman Powell doesn't get it. Dot ball to finish that over. Good over from Ajay Kumar. 7 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 149 for 3 after 17 overs. So Shayan Jahangir is on 96. Can he get to his century? That is the big question. .96 from 51 balls. He's played a fantastic knock. The Dubai Capitals themselves, they'll be pushing towards 180 from here. Another 31 runs will get them to 180. 31 and 3 overs is gettable. But they should even target more than that. 190, 200. That will put real pressure on the chasing team. Ibrar Ahmed now is going to be bowling the 18th over. Shayan Jahangir is on 96, is on strike. That swung leg side, down the ground to long on. picks up another single. He's still stranded. He's still stuck in the 90s here. Jahangir picks up another single. 150 comes up for the Dubai Capitals in 17.1 overs. There's still 17 balls left in this innings. Now what does Rahman Powell do? Does he play for the team, try to maximize the runs in this over, or does he give the strike to Shayan Jahangir and say, complete your century? I think he'll look for the big shots for sure. Second ball of the over coming up. He goes down the ground. There's Powell. It's in the gap. Long off comes around. That's good fielding at long off. And Rahman Powell picks up another couple of runs. So third ball of the over coming up. That's a full toss down the leg side, given as a wide by Ibrar Ahmed. So yeah, given as a wide by the umpire. So Ibrar Ahmed has to reload that one again. His partnership now 34 from 24. Jahangir has slowed down ever since he got into the 90s. He slowed down a little bit, and that can happen actually because when a milestone is approaching, the batter feels the pressure. Oh, that's short and too wide, I think, isn't it? Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. So second wide in this over, back-to-back wides from Ibrar Ahmed. Has to get his line right. That's full and that's flicked away by Powell. It's in the gap. One bounce to deep mid-wicket. Picks up another couple of runs though. That's good running. Couple of runs and Powell keeps the strike. I think Jahangir can get to a century leisurely because he only needs 3 runs. He can get it in one hit. He'll still have 15 balls left in this innings. It's about now getting the team to a good total. Maximizing these last few overs. Trying to hit boundaries, and I think Rahman Powell is the correct batter for that. He should be on strike. And that's exactly what he does. He's pulled it away. And that's all the way. All the way over deep square leg for 6. So finally Rahman Powell got the connection he wanted. He's put it into the grass banks as if there was any the grass banks of the Abu Dhabi stadium. And first 6 for Rahman Powell in this innings. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. And Powell starts to get going. Watch out. It's a dangerous batter. He himself scored 90 plus in the previous match against this same opposition. That's a slow ball. He's pulled it in the air again. It's going again. It's gone all the way. All the way for 6 in that same direction. Into that same grass bank. Over deep square leg. Back-to-back 6s from Rahman Powell. The slow ball option is not working for Ibrar Ahmed. He needs to go back to the Yorker, which was doing well. He's gone to the slow ball and he's got dispatched twice in a row. Last ball of the over, it's full. Don't know whether there was pad involved. They are appealing for LBW. The umpire says not out. They have picked up a leg by single. They're going to go for the review for sure here. Holder is saying let's go for the review. Isn't he going for the review? No, he's not. I think he's coming into ball. I thought he was going for the review there, the way he was signaling. He's not going for the review. He's coming into ball. He's going to bowl the penultimate over, it seems. Oh dear, oh dear. The comedy of errors from my side as well. 20 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 169 for 3 after 18 overs. So 2 overs left in this innings. Shayan Jahangir needs 3 runs for a century in DP World IL T20. Here's Holder coming around the wicket. Powell is on strike, goes for the pull, misses it. Dot ball to start. Powell is on strike, yeah. 50 partnership has been completed between these two batters. Partnership of 50 from 29 balls. Powell still playing for the team, very good. When you're batting first, that's what you need to do. I think it's going to come down to a situation in the last over for Shayan Jahangir where he needs 3 runs for the century. Goes big, Powell, but he sliced it. This could be out here. This could be out. Oh, good effort. Good effort by Livingston. At deep extra covers. Oh, that's a fantastic effort. Couldn't get to it. That would have been the catch of the tournament if he had taken it. But not to be. And couple of runs completed by Rahman Powell. Didn't get the timing there, Powell. Generally sliced it big time there. They've crossed 170, still 10 balls left. Can they go a push towards 190 from here? They need another couple of sixes probably. But I think Powell is the man to do it. And that's pulled. It's flat down the ground. Long on. Clears him. Clears him. That's a flat 6 from Rahman Powell. What a shot that is. A short ball. He's flat batted it. He's flat batted it over. Long gone for 6. A much needed 6 for the Dubai Capitals. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Powell swings and misses. And another dot ball from Holder. That's a good comeback after conceding the 6. After conceding the 6, our dipping Yorker there. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, he goes again. Over long off, I think. Has he got it? He has. Massive hit. Over long off all the way for 6. Second 6 in this over from Rahman Powell. The Powell man is finishing it off here. 14 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. It's a full toss. Powell swings and misses. Have they picked up the single? No, they haven't. Dot ball to finish that over. But a good over for the Dubai Capitals. They have crossed 180 in that over. 14 runs came from that over. And Dubai Capitals are 183 for 3 after 19 overs. So we are down to a situation now. Shayan Jahangir is on strike on 97. If anyone ever deserves a century today, Shayan Jahangir deserves one. This partnership is now 64 from 37 balls between Rahman Powell and Shayan Jahangir. Dre Russ is going to be bowling the last over for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. They can push towards 190. Jahangir has stayed all through this innings. Can he get these 3 runs which is needed? Here's Andre Russell, the last over of the innings. Gives himself room. He cuts it away. It's in the air. And it's in the gap. They'll push for 2, I think. And they'll get there. Moves to 99 now, Shayan Jahangir. He needs 1 run for a century. 5 balls left in this innings. Just 1 run. Does he knock it and pick up the run, or does he go for the big shot? I think he thought that it was going for 4, but it didn't. It was stopped inside. So second ball coming up here. Shayan Jahangir on 99. Oh, it's bowled him. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? It's in the block hole. It's gone through. Jahangir here. Out on 99. Oh dear. Heartbreak for Shayan Jahangir. A fantastic Yorker from Andre Russell. Right in the block hole. Has gone through the defences. What a fantastic knock here from Shayan Jahangir. It's come to an end. Little bit of an inside edge. It's castled onto the leg stump. It's chopped onto the leg stump. And Russell celebrates. Jahangir, unfortunate, couldn't get to the 3-figure mark. So out on 99. Very, very disappointed, everyone. Shayan Jahangir is out after scoring a fantastic 99 from 54 balls. And the Dubai Capitals are 185 for 4 after 19.2 overs. It's still a very good knock from Shayan Jahangir. Just unfortunate to get out on 99. 1 run away from the milestone. Dasun Shanaka is the new batter to the crease. Third ball of the over coming up. They need to look for big shots now. Oh, goes for the uppercut. It's given as a wide by the umpire. So an extra run here. Still 4 balls left. Shayan Jahangir, that was a big moment for him. He might get another moment like that in his career. But, it's an opportunity missed today actually. There have been many batters who have gotten out on 99 like that. Well, Shanaka goes big. Has he got enough on it? Has he? Oh, good stop. Good save there at long off. I thought that was going over. But a really good save at long off. Couple of runs for Shanaka. Keeps the strike. Having a look, I think the fielder has done well. They save these boundaries really well these days. The fielders on the boundaries, they are so good. So a couple of runs. Shanaka gets off the mark with a couple of runs. And still 3 balls left. 2 sixes will take them to 200. Can Shanaka do it? Shanaka on strike. Oh, that's pulled away by Shanaka. It's in the gap. It's 1 bounce 4. Beautifully played. Helped it on its way. No one there at deep square leg. And Shanaka picks up an important boundary here. So 2 more deliveries left in this innings. They have crossed 190. This is going to be a tough target to chase down for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Oh, that's a Yorker. He sliced it past the third man fielder for 4. So close to that fielder at third man. It's beaten him into the fence. Back-to-back boundaries from Shanaka. And now 1 more boundary will take them to the magical 200. So last ball of the innings coming up. 13 runs have come from this over. Shanaka providing a good finish here. Can he take them past 200? Last ball of the innings. Full toss. Oh, looks for the big shot. Appeal for LBW. Finger goes up. That's dead, I think. They'll go for the review anyways because it's the last ball of the innings. But a fantastic Yorker again from Russell. They've gone upstairs to the third umpire. Have a look at this. I think that's in front of the stumps there. What a last over this has been. It's hit him on the toe, I think, there. Back toe. They've taken the single, so if this is not out, but I think still the ball will be dead because the finger went up. There's the rules of the game actually. Once the umpire has given it as out, even if you review, even if it is a not out, it will still be no run. So even if this is a not out, it will be a dot ball and it will be Dubai Capitals will end with 196 on the board. So they have started to walk back both the batters, but I think this is a fantastic recovery from the Dubai Capitals. They didn't start well at all. They were 4 for 2 at one stage, but that partnership between Jordan Cox and Shayan Jahangir, very, very unfortunate for Shayan Jahangir. They're out on 99. Surely he deserved a century. There haven't been any centuries so far in this DP World IL T20 tournament this year. That could have been one of them, but Jahangir got out. As we look at the ball tracking, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting the stumps. So that will be out. Finger goes up again. A wicket to finish the innings. 13 runs came from that last over, including 2 wickets. One of them, though, a heartbreaking dismissal of Shayan Jahangir. And the Dubai Capitals finished their 20 overs on 196 for 5 at the end of their 20 overs. A fantastic recovery. At one stage, it looked as though they wouldn't even reach 150, 160. But Jordan Cox, Shayan Jahangir, and then Ravman Powell as well with those sixes towards the end. Shanaka also finishing the innings really well. Shayan Jahangir scored 99 from 54 balls, a fantastic knock, and I think we're going to see many more of him in the future as well. Shanaka towards the end, 10 from 4 balls, very crucial cameos towards the end by the Dubai Capitals batters. That has helped them get to 196 for 5 at the end of their 20 overs. So the Abu Dhabi Knightriders, when they come out to bat, will need 197 runs to win this match and come back to winning ways. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Yes, hi guys. Mustafizur Rahman bowling the third ball of the over, and that's driven away by Hales towards the point and picks up another single. So this is a decent start here from the Abu Dhabi Knightriders, but the required run rate will keep on increasing. Three more deliveries left in this over, required run rate of 9.95. Phil Salt is back on strike. He's hit 2 boundaries so far in this innings. That's on the pads, flicked away, good fielding at mid-wicket. And another dot ball from the Fizz. So Fizz has started well in this second over. First real challenge for the chasing team actually. No, actually the previous two matches were one-sided matches. Today it is a challenge for the chasing team, that is what I meant. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, looking to pull it away, gets an inside edge. Very lucky to miss the stumps. And another dot ball. Phil Salt is an aggressive player, even he has started a little slowly. Last ball of the over coming up. Phil Salt has always provided the starts but has failed to convert that into big scores. Last ball of the over. And that's driven straight by Salt. And that's gone past mid-off. That races away for 4 actually. Just a gentle push. It's gone past mid-off into the fence. A boundary to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 17 without loss after 2 overs. So David Willey now continuing into his second over. Alex Hales is on strike. Ooh, inside edge. Towards square leg. Again a dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. And that's driven through the covers by Hales. Might race away for 4, will it? Yes, it does. Good timing from Alex Hales. Found the gap beautifully. And he picks up his first boundary in this innings. The third ball of the over coming up, required run rate 9.96. They need regular boundaries here, Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Comes down the wicket and gets it over mid-off. That runs away for 4. Back-to-back boundaries from Alex Hales. This time advancing down the wicket. And clearing the field at mid-off. Whoever wants to message in the chat box, you can message. Don't need to message and then take the message away. An appeal for a catch here. And the finger goes up. The first wicket goes down here for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. David Willey strikes back after conceding 2 boundaries. I think Alex Hales was looking for the cut shot there, maybe too close to cut. Has nicked it through to the keeper. And the Abu Dhabi Knightriders have lost their first one. It's David Willey who provides the breakthrough for the Dubai Capitals. I think it was just a faintest of nicks. It's gone through to the keeper. So Alex Hales is out after scoring 11 runs from 7 balls. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 25 for 1 after 2.4 overs. Whoever wants to message in the chat box, you can message it. The chat box is there to message only. You don't need to message and then retract the message. You can chat in the live chat. Live chat is for the viewers only to interact. I'm just telling any viewers, if you want to give any opinion in the chat box is open for everyone. Sharfain Rutherford is the new batter to the crease for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. 2 more deliveries left in this over. The Dubai Capitals have got an important breakthrough here. 5th ball of the over coming up. And that's back of the lane. That's punched away by Rutherford. He'll get off the mark here. Off the mark with a couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets. A couple of runs for Sharfain Rutherford. One more delivery left in this over. 10 runs from this over so far. Last ball of the over. Oh, inside edge towards short fine leg. How did that miss the stumps? Another dot ball to finish the over. The 10 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Alex Hales. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 27 for 1 after 3 overs. So the required run rate has increased here. 17 overs left, 170 needed. The viewers can comment in the chat box. Do you think Dubai Capitals will win this match, or do you think Abu Dhabi Knightriders can pull a miracle in this run chase? Any viewers out there, please put your views in the chat box. Mustafizur Rahman now into his 2nd over. Phil Salt is on strike. And that's guided away towards 3rd man. Oh, there was a chance of run out, but good running between the wickets. Rutherford makes it back. Rutherford completes the single. Required run rate is above 10 now. Rutherford is a big hitter of the ball, and he needs to play the big shots consistently from here. Any viewers out there don't have any opinion about this game? We'll make it a little interactive in the chat box. I'm waiting for the viewers to message, to put your opinion in the chat box. Rutherford is on strike. 2nd ball of the over coming up. That's punched away by Rutherford towards deep point and picks up another single. So Phil Salt normally plays some attacking shots, but now that a wicket has fallen, I think he needs to tone down a little bit, try and play it slowly. This time it's a full delivery. Salt drives it down the ground to mid-off, and another dot ball. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's on the pads. Salt flicks it away towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Required run rate 10.22. Rutherford is back on strike. Oh, that's a bouncer. It will be too high. Yes, it is. Given as a wide by the umpire. So the Fizz has to reload that one again. Oh, this time beautifully driven through the covers, and that runs away for 4. So Sharfin Rutherford finally finds his boundary. His first boundary in this innings, beautifully driven through the covers. The last ball of the over coming up. 8 runs from this over so far. Oh, that beats the outside edge. Another beauty there from Fizz. Dot ball to finish the over. So it will be 8 runs from that over. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 35 for 1 after 4 overs. So David Willey is continuing into his third over. The required run rate is 10.13. Phil Salt is back on strike. He has scored 14 from 12 balls. That's back of the length on the pads. Salt flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. So Rutherford is back on strike. Oh, that's short and that's pulled away by Rutherford. That's gone in. Oh, taken! Taken at deep mid wicket. I thought for a moment that sailing all the way for 6. But it's been taken at deep mid wicket. And Rutherford has to go. The second wicket goes down. I can't believe it actually. I thought he hit it pretty well there. But somehow it hasn't got the distance. It's gone towards that fielder there at deep mid wicket. And Willie strikes again for the Dubai Capitals. Sharfin Rutherford unfortunately hasn't made a big contribution today also. He's out after scoring 7 runs from 6 balls. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 36 for 2 after 4.2 overs. So Liam Livingston is the new batter to the crease for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Third ball of the over coming up. Liam Livingston has to make a contribution today. It's an English pair here, Phil Salt and Liam Livingston. That's on the pads. Livingston flicks it away. Down the ground to mid-on and picks up another single. The Salt is back on strike. Dubai Capitals, if they win today, I think they can go to the 3rd position in the points table. That's short this time, pulled away by Salt towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. And it's on a good length. Livingston defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. There's 3 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. Now Livingston taking his time. Taking time to get his eye in. David Willey bowled a 10-run first overs, then picked up 2 wickets as well. Last ball of the over coming up. That's punched through the covers by Livingston. Finds the gap. That might race away for 4, you know. What timing there from Livingston. Beautifully punched it in the gap. He picks up his first boundary in this innings and ends the over with a boundary. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sharfin Rutherford. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 42 for 2 after 5 overs. So a new bowling change here for Dubai Capitals. Haider Ali is the new bowler into the attack. That's a quicker ball. Salt flicks it away towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single to start the over. Required run rate 10.38. Liam Livingstone is back on strike. This time Livingstone drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. This time Salt hits it down the ground. Good fielding at mid-on. And another single here. 3 singles in this over. A good start from Haider Ali. The required run rate now 10.48. They need to keep finding the boundaries before the required run rate gets out of control. The required run rate will keep increasing with every quiet over. Comes down the wicket and flicks it leg side. It's towards deep mid-wicket. They'll push for 2, I think. Coming back for a second. Chance of a run out. Big time. Oh dear. The throw was too high, I think. Has Livingstone made it back? That was a huge chance of a run out. But the throw was too high. We just need to see whether he's out or not. Or he's out actually. Nowhere in the frame. Isn't it? It's out. So Livingstone is walking back. So even though the throw was too high, the keeper has managed to take the bails off. So Liam Livingstone is walking back here. The third wicket goes down for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Liam Livingstone is out, run out after scoring 7 runs from 5 balls. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders slide into further trouble. 46 for 3 after 5.4 overs. Well, there was no second run in that actually. I don't know how they went for the second run there. It was very, very risky decision to go for the second run. And in the end, it resulted in a run out. Now, Brandon McMillan is the new batter to the crease for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. It looks as though the Dubai Capitals are in firm control of this match at the moment. Because Abu Dhabi Knightriders once again losing their wickets in clusters. And this happened in the previous match also, when they played against MI Emirates. Even in the match before as well, against the same opposition. Complete miscommunication there. No, there was no second run at all. And even though the throw was so high, still the keeper managed to take the bails off in time. So well done to the keeper as well. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Brandon McMillan is on strike. A Scotland batter. And that's flicked away by McMillan towards mid-on. And McMillan gets off the mark with a single. So required run rate is now 10.59. Last ball of the over. Oh, Salt goes for the big one, gets an inside edge. It's gone past fine leg. The fine leg will stop it though. It will be another couple of runs for Phil Salt to finish that over. So 7 runs came from that over. The power play has been completed. Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 49 for 3 after 6 overs. So still Andre Russell and Sunil Narayan left to come after this. Jason Holder is also there. They can all bat, but the required run rate is 10.57. At the same stage though, Dubai Capitals were 32 for 2 after their 6 overs. Abu Dhabi Nightriders are ahead, but they have lost an extra wicket. And the thing is, during run chases, even though you are ahead of the opposition at the same stage, the required run rate pressure will be there. Mohammad Nabi now is the new bowler into the attack. And Brandon McMillan drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. The 50 comes up for the Abu Dhabi Nightriders. 50 comes up in 6.1 overs. Salt is back on strike. They need a big over here. 20 run over maybe might bring the Nightriders back into a good position. Easier said than done though. That's a flatter delivery, flicked away straight to mid wicket. And a dot ball here. That's a quicker ball. Salt drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Brandon McMillan is back on strike. This time it's flicked down the ground to long on and picks up another single. The required run rate has now increased to 10.88. This is another good over for the Dubai Capitals. The thing is, the Abu Dhabi Nightriders are also losing wickets in the process. That is putting extra pressure. That's another quicker ball. Salt drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. How often have you seen Phil Salt play so slowly in a T20 knock? That shows the situation the Abu Dhabi Nightriders are in. Last ball of the over. And that's driven down the ground to long on. Picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over. And Abu Dhabi Nightriders are 53 for 3 after 7 overs. The Nabi has been outstanding in this tournament. Even at that age, he is doing fantastically well for both Afghanistan and in franchise cricket. It's good to see actually. Mohammad Nabi is the 4th player to have scored 6,000 plus runs in T20 cricket and also take 300 plus wickets in T20s. A fantastic achievement for Mohammad Nabi. Haider Ali now continuing into his second over, and Salt goes big, goes very big, all the way for 6 over deep mid wicket. That's exactly what is needed for the Abu Dhabi Nightriders. A 6 to start the over. This is the Phil Salt we all know. He's been playing the waiting game all this while. Finally he decides to launch and launches it well. This time an inside edge. They missed the stumps there. Keeper takes the bails off, but I don't think Salt left his ground. So it won't be out. But it is a dot ball though. Still the required run rate is above 10. The Nightriders need consistent boundaries. Could it be Phil Salt's day today? Because when he gets into destructive mode, we all know what damage he can do. This time it's driven down the ground by Salt towards long off and picks up another single. Brandon McMillan is back on strike. This time McMillan drives in the air. Oh, the fielder got a hand on it at covers. And it goes towards mid-off. Oh, that would have been an absolute stunner if he had taken it, but not to be. Fantastic effort from Shanaka there at covers. And McMillan has completed a couple of runs here. We have seen these kind of stunners happen in franchise cricket before. And you remember Faf du Plessis, who has taken plenty of catches in that position before. That covers region. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Another quicker ball driven by McMillan towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Required run rate is 11.01. Last ball of the over coming up. Need a boundary here. Phil Salt on strike. And that's driven down the ground to long off. They can only pick up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 64 for 3 after 8 overs. So 133 runs needed from the last 12 overs for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. So Mohammad Nabi continuing into his second over. And that's a leading edge in the air. No fielder there. Lands safely. And Salt picks up another single. He was looking to flick it away leg side there. It went off the leading edge. But landed in empty space. It was the quicker ball actually from Nabi there. He has all the variations. It seems as though Mohammad Nabi is bowling on a simple off-spin delivery. But he bowls the quicker balls at times, he bowls the slow ones, bowls the faster ones. He has all the variations. Such a clever bowler. Now McMillan is back on strike. Nabi coming around the wicket. And McMillan tries it to cover. Chance of run out was there, but good running between the wickets. Single completed. But these singles are not going to do the job. They need the boundaries here, Knightriders. Salt is playing the waiting game for a long time now. 31 from 26 balls with 3 boundaries and 1 6. It's a new Phil Salt we are seeing today. That's driven down the ground by Salt towards long on and picks up another single. McMillan is back on strike. That's cut away by McMillan as he found the gap. He has. That's 4. Finally gets the boundary there. There's a little bit of width on offer. And McMillan, with so much power, cuts it away. And a much needed boundary for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Nabi back over the wicket now, and McMillan drives it down the ground on the back foot towards long on and picks up another single. Eight boundaries and 1 6 in this innings so far. Salt is back on strike. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. That's on the pads, flicked away. It's towards deep square leg. They're going to push for 2, are they? No, they are not. Just a single to finish the over. So 9 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 73 for 3 after 9 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Waqar Salam Keel is the new bowler into the attack now for the Dubai Capitals. Phil Salt is on strike. And Salt sweeps it leg side, deep mid wicket, takes the catch. And straight away after the timeout, Phil Salt has been dismissed. More problems for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Salt went for the slog sweep, has slog swept it straight into the hands of deep mid-wicket fielder. What a start for Waqar Salam Keel. Comes into the attack, dismisses the well set Phil Salt. And the Abu Dhabi Knightriders have lost their 4th wicket here. Phil Salt is out after scoring 33 from 29 balls. Knightriders are 73 for 4 after 9.1 overs. So the Abu Dhabi Knightriders in all sorts of trouble now. They were looking to Phil Salt to find a few boundaries and maybe get them out of trouble, but that hasn't happened. He has been dismissed now. And the new batter to the crease is an impact player here. Alishan Sharafu is the impact player, UAE opener. He is coming in as the impact player in place of Ajay Kumar. He's a good batter, but he needs to hit boundaries consistently. I don't know whether he is capable of doing that. Second ball of the over. And that's driven away by Sharafu towards deep extra covers and gets off the mark with a single. Brandon McMillan is back on strike. Even Salam Keel had a smile on his face actually straight away after the timeout. We have seen it many times before in T20 cricket as well. In franchise cricket, in IPL we have seen it, where immediately after the timeout wickets have fallen. McMillan is on strike now. He's the set batter, needs to go for it. But he doesn't. He defends it towards covers. That's not helping anything. Another dot ball from Salam Keel. It's a quicker delivery. McMillan punches it down the ground to long off. Down the ground to long on. And picks up another single. Required run rate is 11.81 now. Alishan Sharafu and Brandon McMillan, two players from associate teams in international cricket, to be honest. Brandon McMillan, a Scotland batter. Alishan Sharafu, UAE batter. So it's very tough for them to. I mean, it's a good thing they're experiencing these kind of situations. They will also gain experience. But the fact of the matter, they are from those teams. I think it'll be tough for them to score at this run rate, under this kind of pressure in such a big tournament. ILT20 is a major tournament. In this kind of a tournament, under this pressure, it'll be very hard for both these batters to get the runs. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's gently flicked away again by Sharafu. Will pick up another single to finish the over. A good over here from Salam Keel. Just 3 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Phil Salt. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 76 for 4 after 10 overs. So 10 overs left, 121 needed for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. It looks like the Abu Dhabi Knightriders are going closer to another defeat here in this tournament. It's not helping them. They've already suffered 3 defeats in a row. This could be a 4th one. Along with the Sharjah Warriors, they might end up in the bottom 2 if they continue like this. They need to find that winning culture, that winning momentum. Shanaka is the new bowler into the attack. And once again, Alishan Sharafu picks up the single to start the over. Rasun Shanaka bringing himself on, bringing himself into the attack. 120 needed from 59. It's getting increasingly tougher here. Another few quiet overs, it will just seal the game for the Dubai Capitals. Because the required run rate is 12.20. It will only increase with the quiet overs. That's flicked away this time by Brandon McMillan towards long on. They'll push for 2 here and they'll get it. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Brandon McMillan. Another reason is the quality of the batters in the middle. I've already said this now. UAE batter and Scotland batter in the middle. Can they play the big shots here? They need the big shots. That's hit straight down the ground. He's trying for the big shot there, Brandon McMillan, but can only hit it down to long on for another single. He tried his best for the big shot there, but didn't get enough timing on it. Alishan Sharafu is back on strike. They need some big overs from here. I'm very surprised actually as to how the Knight Riders have let this game slip, because they got off to a really good start with the ball, picked up 2 early wickets. But then Shayan Jahangir, he deserves the man of the match today, no doubt about that. Shanaka coming around the wicket. A slow ball there. Alishan Sharafu drives it back to the bowler. And another dot ball here. Dot balls are not helping the Knight Riders at the moment. The defending champions, Dubai Capitals, they are looking good here. And Sharafu pulls it away again towards deep square leg. Picks up another single. Just can't find the boundaries, isn't it? Struggling to find the boundaries. 5 runs from this over. They need a boundary. They need a 6 from somewhere to change things. So last ball of the over coming up. Brandon McMillan is on strike. Another slow ball. It's flicked away towards short fine leg. Oh, directed would have been close there. They have completed the single. So good over here from Shanaka. Just 6 runs came from that over. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 82 for 4 after 11 overs. So 9 overs left, 115 needed. I think the Dubai Capitals are in a winning position now, unless something dramatic happens. Waqar Salam Keel continuing into the attack. Brandon McMillan again continues to take singles. Another single to start the over. Required run rate now nearing 13 for the Knight Riders. Alishan Sharafu is back on strike. Sharafu goes big, slog sweep. He's got it. He's got the distance. That's beautifully played. Went inside the line, went for the slog sweep, has cleared deep mid wicket, and a very much needed six here for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Sharafu with the 6. They need plenty more of that now, Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Maybe this is the start of it. Alishan Sharafu can strike the ball. We have seen it before. We've seen it when he plays for the UAE team as well. But under this pressure, it will be a big challenge. 3rd ball of the over coming up. Goes for a slog sweep again. How far has this gone? Fielder clears him. Clears that fielder there. So back-to-back 6s. For Alishan Sharafu, and is this the over that the Knight Riders were looking for? They still need plenty more of these 6s. Alishan Sharafu has started to launch. The fielder at deep square leg, they got a hand on it but couldn't catch it. He goes for a slog sweep again, but this time it's along the ground to deep mid wicket and picks up another single. 14 runs have come from this over. And he needs support from Brandon McMillan at the other end. The required run rate is 12.12 now. Any Knight Riders fans in the... any Knight Riders fan watching this? What are you feeling? It's a KKR owned team with Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Dubai Capitals is Delhi Capitals owned team. Two popular franchises. Two more deliveries left in this over. And now McMillan goes for the sweep. It's a top edge. Has it been taken? It has. Good catch. At short third man. It was a struggle for Brandon McMillan. Was looking to go for the big shot himself. Got the lead. Got the top edge. And a fantastic catch there at short third man. Salam Keel picks up another wicket here. The fifth wicket goes down for the Knight Riders. But I think this wicket can also be a blessing in disguise. Mustafizur Rahman takes the catch at short third man. But this wicket could be a blessing in disguise for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders because a better batter can come in. Still Russell, Narayan to come. They are all better hitters of the ball. Brandon McMillan is out after scoring 18 runs from 15 balls. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 96 for 5 after 11.5 overs. Well, it's a surprise actually. Sunil Narayan has been promoted ahead of Andre Russell. One would have thought that Andre Russell is a much better hitter compared to Sunil Narayan. Waqar Salam Keel. What a bowler he is turning out to be. A left-arm China man, and he's coming in and picking up these wickets. So Sunil Narayan will be on strike. One more delivery left in this over. Well, if Sunil Narayan can open the batting for KKR in the IPL, then he can come in at number 7 for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's a wide down the leg side. Salam Keel has to reload that one again. I think the wicket of Brandon McMillan, if I am a Knight Riders fan, I won't be disappointed at all because that's a blessing in disguise actually. Last ball of the over. Narayan flicks it away, gets off the mark with a single to finish that over. An expensive over from Salam Keel there. 16 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Brandon McMillan. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 98 for 5 after 12 overs. So 99 needed from the last 8 overs. It needs a miracle from here for the Knight Riders. They could have sent in Russell actually ahead of Narayan. But they have chosen to go with Narayan. He can strike the ball. We know that. We've seen it. Mohammad Nabi now back into the attack. Has bowled him. First ball. Goes through the defenses of Sunil Narayan. So their move to send Sunil Narayan ahead of Russell hasn't worked at all. Narayan has been dismissed early here. And a 6th wicket goes down for ADKR. Narayan just looking to drive it through the offside there. A big gap between bat and pad. It's gone through and hit the off stump. What a bowler this Mohammad Nabi is turning out to be. Bowling tight lines and tight lengths. Sunil Narayan is out after scoring just 1 run from 2 balls. The Abu Dhabi Knight Riders in lots of trouble here. 98 for 6 after 12.1 overs. So now the big man, Trey Russ, is coming in. He has a big task on his hands now. 99 needed from 47 balls. I mean, if this was Russell of 2018 or 2019, I would say that this is still possible. Okay, Russell can still chase this down. But recently retired Andre Russell, retired from international cricket and the IPL recently. This version of Andre Russell, whether he can chase this target down, it's like kind of 50-50 only. That's a quicker ball. Russell flicks it away. Was looking for the single there, Alishan Sharafu, but is sent back to another dot ball from Nabi. Ooh, looking to flick it away there. Russell gets a leading edge towards covers. This is exactly what I was saying actually. Russell of 2018-2019 was a completely different beast altogether. But now he has been struggling for form actually recently with the bat. Not able to get the timing properly. Again, flicked away this time towards deep mid wicket, and Russell gets off the mark with a single. But I think the Dubai Capitals are favourites to win it from here. 98 needed from 44 balls with only 4 wickets in hand is looking very, very tough actually. The required run rate is nearing 14. I mean, it's 13.36. Still a tall ask actually. Alishan Sharafu is also there. He can hit sixes. I need to see what he can do. Nabi is setting the fields. Hemang Badani is a busy man in the dugout. That's flicked away by Sharafu towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The 100 comes up for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. 100 comes up in 12.5 overs at the loss of 6 wickets. But still plenty of work to do. It's getting out of reach, this equation, unless something dramatic happens. We need to see vintage Russell today. Last ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's a full delivery there. Russell goes for looking for the drive but not able to make connection. So what an over from Mohammad Nabi. Just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sunil Narine. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 100 for 6 after 13 overs. So 7 overs left, 97 needed. It's looking tough here for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders, seriously. There's still Jason Holder left to come after this. But it's very tough to score at this required run rate actually, because the required run rate is just too much to handle. 13.86 the required run rate, and it goes above 14 now with that single from Alishan Sharafu. David Willey back into the attack into his last over. Sharafu picks up the single to start the over. Russell is back on strike. Required run rate 14.05 now. The Abu Dhabi Knightriders still have 5 matches left after this. Their next match though is against the undefeated team in this tournament, Desert Vipers, who are in red hot form. They are looking like they might even go on to win the trophy this season. Against them, the Knightriders have to play. It's not going to be easy at all. Russell swings leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 95 needed from 40 now. Alishan Sharafu is back on strike. Sharafu is the set batter at the crease. He needs to go for the big shots now, because if you're not going to play the big shots now, then when? If not now, then when? That is the question in this kind of a run chase, in this kind of a situation. Third ball of the over coming up. And he has answered my question. That's way back. Over deep mid wicket for 6. That is how you answer a question. If not now, then when? He heard me from there. Clears the boundary. Much needed 6 for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. 89 from 39. They need a couple more sixes like that. It's still possible though. They need to keep on hitting the sixes when it's needed. That's full this time. Driven down the ground by Sharafu towards long off. Picks up another single. So Dre Russ is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's a wide Yorker there. Dre Russ looking to drive it away offside, but not able to make connection. And a valuable dot ball here from David Willey. How good has Willey been actually today? Picked up a couple of wickets. He has also been very tight. 2 for 36 might look expensive, but I think it's a good bowling figures in this kind of, when you're defending these kind of totals. Although there's still 1 more delivery left. Can Russell find the boundary here? Last ball of the over. Goes for the pull. It's a top edge. Could be out. No, lands safely. Lands safely and Russell picks up another single to finish the over. A good over there from Willey. 10 runs came from that over and Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 110 for 6 after 14 overs. I'm sure we'll see. I think the UAE team will perform better after this tournament. In international cricket, you'll see UAE performing better because Alishan Sharafu now is learning how to bat in these situations. Remember, Alishan Sharafu and Mohammad Wasim opened the batting for UAE in T20 internationals. Mohammad Wasim is in good form for the MI Emirates. Alishan Sharafu is doing well for the Knightriders, although he's still in a learning phase because you're from an associate nation. You need experience, gain experience from these kind of tournaments. Waqar Salam Keel now into his 3rd over. Andre Russell is on strike. And Russell defends it inside edge towards square leg. What a time to play a defensive shot. Front foot defense. A dot ball to start the over. Required run rate nearing 15 now. Only big shots can help the Knightriders from here. Dre Russ cuts it away down the ground to mid to long off and picks up another single. That is not going to help at all. 86 from 34. Sharafu can play the big shots. But I think this is slipping away from the Knightriders here. It's very tough to chase this kind of an equation. Gives himself room, he's bowled him. Salam Keel strikes again. And he has a stare, a look on the face of Sharafu there. Sharafu doesn't even care. He's just walking back to the pavilion. I don't know what kind of a stare that was. Sure, I think Salam Keel might get fined for that, I think. Because you don't need to give those send-offs. You've picked up a wicket, just be humble after picking up a wicket. He's castled the off-stump of Alishan Sharafu and the Abu Dhabi Knightriders lose their 7th wicket here And I think they are losing this match also, the way it's going. Alishan Sharafu is out after scoring 26 runs from 14 balls. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 111 for 7 after 14.3 overs. So Jason Holder is the new batter to the crease for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. Jason Holder can also hit a long ball. We all know that. This is the last recognized batting pair at the crease now for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders with a required run rate of 15.64. Three more deliveries left in this over. Another good spell here from Waqar Salam Keel. 3 for 20 in his 2.3 overs. He's conceded the sixes, but he's also picked up the wickets, more importantly. Jason Holder is on strike and goes for the scoop first ball. Gets it towards deep square leg. And Holder gets off the mark with a single. So Dre Russ is back on strike. It's looking tough here for the Knightriders. Dre Russ hasn't got going at all. He scored just 4 runs from 9 balls. Can't eat up so many deliveries when you're chasing required run rate above 15. And Russell hits it down the ground. Again, no timing, no power at all. Long on will come around. Just a single for Dre Russ. And this is not helping the Knightriders at the moment. 5 runs from 10 balls. This is not the Andre Russell we know. I think Andre Russell took a right decision to retire from the IPL. Because this is not the old Andre Russell we know. Sometimes some retirements need to be, we have to say some retirements are actually, it happens for a reason. We tend to criticize we tend to question every retirement or every decision made by the players. But I think Faf du Plessis, Glenn Maxwell and Andre Russell were correct in their decisions to step away from the IPL because they are not in their best form these days. Glenn Maxwell, it has been a long time since he has performed in the IPL. Andre Russell is struggling. He's not able to bring that power game. Even Faf du Plessis also. Last ball of the over coming up. It's a quicker ball. Jason Holder drives it back to Salam Keel. So what an over this is. Just 3 runs came from this over, including the wicket of Alishan Sharafu. And Abu Dhabi Knightriders are 113 for 7 after 15 overs. So Andre Russell has scored just 5 runs from 10 balls. And now the required run rate is above 16. It's 16.80, nearing 17 at the moment. It's practically very tough to chase this down from here. And Dubai Capitals are getting closer to their second win in this season. They have played 3 matches. They have won 1 and lost 2. They win this, they'll go to the 3rd position, I think. Mustafizur Rahman is back into the attack now for the Dubai Capitals. Andre Russell is on strike. And if Russell doesn't play the big shots now, again I'm asking the same question. If not now, then when? Here's Fizz. Russell on strike. And he goes big. Has he got it? Yes, he has. It's a flat 6. So finally, Andre Russell has cleared the boundary. It's a long time coming, this 6. But a 6 to start the over nevertheless. They need many more of that. Gives himself room and hits it down the ground to long on for another single. That's not going to help. They need almost 3 sixes or 4 sixes and over from here, which is a very, very tough thing. But credit has to be given to the Dubai Capitals bowlers. They have been bowling really well. Waqar Salam Keel, outstanding bowling. Mohammad Nabi also, a fantastic bowling from him as well. Mustafizur Rahman, he hasn't taken any wickets, but even he is bowling those slow balls, cutters really well. Holder hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So fourth ball of the over coming up. It's outside the off stump. Russell cuts it away towards deep extra covers. They'll push for 2. And another couple of runs for Andre Russell. So despite conceding the 6, this is a fantastic over from Mustafizur Rahman, because 1-6 is not going to do much for the Knight Riders. They need plenty more of that. Oh, that's a bouncer there. Russell ducks underneath it, given as a wide by the umpire. And it's also the first bouncer for the over. Fizz has to reload that one again. So 73 needed from 26. They need 2 sixes in the last 2 balls, isn't it? Oh, he swings it down the ground towards long off. He'll pick up another single. That's not helping at all. It's slipping away here for Knight Riders. Required run rate is getting out of reach. 17.28. It's already got out of reach, to be honest. One more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over coming up. And Holder pulls it away. That's a clean strike. Clean strike. All the way for 6. That'll help. What a shot that is from Holder. Picked the length up beautifully. And a much needed 6 to finish the over there. So 18 runs came from that over. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 131 for 7 after 16 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. Sorry for the delay. A boundary here from Andre Russell. Straight down the ground. A beautiful shot there. Need plenty more of that. Andre Russell hitting it straight down the ground for 4. Salam Keel into his last over. And Russell finds the boundary. So third ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the big slog sweep, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Salam Keel. What a spell this has been from Waqar Salam Keel. Need plenty of sixes. They need 3 sixes here. Simple as that. 3 balls, 3 sixes. Bring the equation down to the 40s in the last 3 overs. That will be the aim now for Russell probably. But you can't hit sixes of that length. Quicker delivery. And Russell punches it back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. That's not helping at all. Required run rate 18 now. Unless you find the boundaries, it's not going to be easy at all. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket, goes straight. That'll go all the way, I think. That's a massive hit from Andre Russell. I think he showed all his anger in that shot. Anger translated into a maximum. And a much needed 6 here for the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. The last ball of the over coming up. 12 runs have come from this over. What a shot from Russell there. When he can play shots like this, why don't you do it consistently? Well, you still don't write off the Knightriders. I want to give you an example. Gujarat Titans versus Kolkata Knight Riders, Ahmedabad, IPL 2023. Similar kind of an equation. Rinku Singh and Umesh Yadav at the crease. Rest is history. Same Knight Riders franchise, different tournament. T20 tournament. I don't know why that is coming into my memory now when I see this equation. But there's no Rinku Singh in DP World IL T20 unfortunately. So last ball of the over coming up. And we need another 6 here. Russell on strike. Oh, he's bowled it outside the off stump. Russell looking to fetch it. Can't make connection on it. So a dot ball to finish the over. A superb delivery there from Salam Keel after conceding the 6. The presence of mind to bowl it outside the off stump. 12 runs came from that over, and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 143 for 7 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left, 54 needed for the Knight Riders. Only a miracle can win it from here. They need an over which goes for above 20. Compulsory. 20 run over is compulsory from here. "54 from 18 is still gettable actually. You can get 25 runs in an over. That makes it 29 to win from 2 overs. Another 20 run over. They need to keep on scoring 20 runs in an over. That's not going to be easy. The required run rate itself is 18 only. Mustafizur Rahman back into the attack. And Holder goes for the big shot. And he's got it. He's got it all the way for 6. I was talking about getting a 20 plus run over. And Holder starts the over with a 6. That is much needed. Is the Knight Riders still alive in this run chase or what? That was in the slot. Beautifully hit over deep extra covers. The second ball of the over coming up. Driven down the ground to long on. Will push for 2, I think. That's good fielding. Pushing for 2 here. And that's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Jason Holder. Keeps the strike. They need a couple more 6s here than from here. If not 3 more 6s in this over will do nicely. The third ball of the over coming up. Holder on strike. Oh, swings and misses. What a time to bowl a dot ball. Brilliant from the Fizz. And a dot ball here. 150 on the board for Abu Dhabi Knightriders. But I don't think they care about it now because it's about scoring these runs. Otherwise, they're going to end up on the losing side. 150 comes up in 17.3 overs. The 150 comes up for the Knight Riders. He's hit it over the top. I don't think he's got timing on it. Has he? He's got it all the way for 6. Wow. Flat batted it. It's gone over long off. Jason Holder is keeping the Knight Riders alive somewhat in this run chase. They have not given it up just yet. Two more deliveries left in this over. Jason Holder is batting on 22 from 8 balls. Well, he goes again. Down the ground, it's flatter. And the catch is taken this time. The catch is taken. He dives forward and takes the catch at long off. And that's the end of Jason Holder. He was clearing the boundary so well. But he hit it too flat this time. Such that the fielder had to dive forward at long off. And take the catch. So another wicket goes down here for the Knight Riders, and I think that could well be the match for the Dubai Capitals because Jason Holder is also walking back now. Mustafizur Rahman picks up the wicket. Jason Holder is out after a good knock of 22 from 9 balls, and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 157 for 8 after 17.5 overs. So George Garton is the new batter to the crease for the Knight Riders. He can hit a long ball, but 40 needed from 13 now. It's looking very, very distant, this equation. Andre Russell still at the non-striker's end. Jason Holder, he was striking it well. He hit it too flat there. He needed to get more elevation in that. It was there to be hit, but he hit it too flat to the fielder at long off. Last ball of the over coming up. Garton on strike. Well, it's a wide delivery. He's chased it and he's cut it away towards deep extra covers. Doesn't take the single. Very interesting decision. George Garton doesn't take the single, so it's a dot ball to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Jason Holder. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 157 for 8 after 18 overs. So 2 overs left, 40 runs needed. I was talking about 20 run overs. Now the required run rate is exactly 20. So Dasun Shanaka is going to be bowling the penultimate over for the Dubai Capitals. Ray Russ is on strike. The required run rate is 20. So they need more than 20 in this over to keep their hopes alive. And Andre Russell is capable of delivering that 20 run over if he can connect a few big blows. So here's Shanaka here coming around the wicket to try Russ. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Fantastic delivery. Dot ball to start. Beautifully bowled from Shanaka. And I think the Dubai Capitals now are getting closer to winning this game here. 40 from 11. It's slipping away from the Knight Riders. Slowly and surely slipping away. Shanaka is bowling the Yorkers really well. Second ball of the over coming up. And Russell pulls it away. And that's gone all the way. All the way for 6. So still keeping the hopes alive here for the Knight Riders. It was a short ball there. But Russell has pulled it. And oh my goodness gracious me. It's a no ball and a 6. No ball, free hit as well. Oh my goodness. Dasun Shanaka has overstepped the line. He'll have a free hit. So suddenly 40 from 11 has become 33 from 11. And a free hit delivery coming up here. Ray Russ. What can he do? Free hit delivery. Full toss. He goes for it leg side. Doesn't get the timing. It's towards deep mid wicket. Picks up just a single. He picks up the single. George Carton now has the responsibility. 4 more deliveries left in this over. (32 from 10). And can they bring it down to 16 of the last over, 15 of the last over? They need at least 2 sixes needed for that. You bring it down to that, 15 needed of the last over, 16 needed of the last over, it's still gettable. Just thinking of realistic possibilities. What a match we are having here. George Garton. Can he clear the boundary here? Shanaka coming around the wicket to Garton. And he cuts it away offside towards deep extra covers. George Garton gets off the mark with a single. 31 from 9 now. Surely you need 3 sixes here. 3 sixes will make it 13 of the last over. 13 needed of the last over. That will make it even more interesting. Who is going to bowl the last over? That is another interesting question actually. He swings again. Russell leg side, but no timing at all. Towards deep mid wicket. He doesn't take the single. More importantly for the Dubai Capitals, it's another dot ball here. And now 31 from 8. It's becoming harder now. Russell didn't want to take the single because maybe he thinks he can get one out of the ground here, make the equation more realistic. Can we see a miracle here from Abu Dhabi Knight Riders? 31 from 8. It looks impossible. but it's still gettable. Miracles do happen in this game. And for that miracle to happen, this is a big delivery coming up. 5th ball of the over coming up from Shanaka. That's flicked away by Russell. It's along the ground towards deep square leg. That'll run away for 4. He needed to disappear out of the ground, but Russell has got the boundary here. That'll make it 27 from 7 now. Still looking hard for the Knight Riders. The last ball of the over coming up. Russell is on strike. They are behind in the innings timer as well, Dubai Capitals. And Russell hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. They needed 6s there. They didn't get it. So a good finish to the over from the Son Shanaka. 14 runs came from that over. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 171 for 8 after 19 overs. 26 needed from the last over for the Knight Riders. So 26 needed from the last over. Who is going to bowl the last over for the Dubai Capitals? That is the big question. More importantly, Andre Russell will be on strike. Mohammad Jawadullah is going to be bowling the last over. It's a new bowler. He's going to be bowling the last over. He needs to defend 26. That's a big job on the hands, even though they have 26 on the board to defend. Andre Russell is going to be on strike. The right man is on strike. And now it's no choice. 6 or nothing. That's what is needed. Jawadullah with the last over. Oh, it's a high full toss. He's got it over the fielder. That'll run away for 4. No ball. And the 4 as well. Oh my goodness. There's still a twist here. 21 needed now from the last over. Free hit delivery coming up again. Well, it's a free hit delivery coming up. The Knight Riders need 21. Mohammad Jawadullah hasn't bowled any over in this innings so far. It's a new bowler. He's got the responsibility to defend in the last over. He's bowled a high full toss and conceded a boundary as well. What a game we are having on our hands. You still don't know which way it's going to go. Free hit delivery coming up. Andre Russell on strike. And he swings it leg side. No timing. No timing. It's along the ground. He's not going to take the single. It's a dot ball. Important dot ball for the Dubai Capitals. Now 21 from 5. 21 from 5 now. It was the slow ball. Good delivery there from Jawadullah. And Russell unfortunately not able to get the power in that shot. 21 from 5 now. Nabi having a discussion with the bowler now. Everyone having a discussion. Nabi will tell about his experience, no doubt about that. Second ball of the over coming up. And Russell connects. How far? Far enough. 6. It keeps it alive for the Knight Riders. Now 15 from 4. Missed his length there, Jawadullah. Russell didn't miss. He's deposited it over long on. Wow, this game is still alive here. Mohammad Jawadullah needs to bowl 2 good deliveries to seal the game for the Dubai Capitals. Andre Russell on 49. He's only looking for he was only looking to find the boundaries. He goes again down the ground. 1 bounce 4. 6 and 4. Now 11 from 3. Half century for Andre Russell here. 53 from just 30 balls with 4 boundaries and 4 sixers. At a strike rate of 176.67. The Knight Riders 11 from 3 still alive here in this run chase. Wow. "11 from 3 now. Can the Knight Riders pull a rabbit out of the hat here? They were never in this run chase. They've come so close. It's a big delivery coming up here from Jawadullah. He's feeling the pressure here. Russell on strike. Oh, that's a good Yorker outside the off stump. Dot ball. Valuable dot ball from Jawadullah. Now 11 from 2. It has to clear the boundary now for Russell. This has to clear the boundary. The wide Yorker there from Jawadullah. Russell cleared his front leg. It was so close, not far away from being given a wide actually. The umpire gave it as a dot ball. Now 11 from 2. What a match we are having here. Well, this time it's too wide. This time it's too wide outside the off stump, given as a wide by the umpire. Now 10 from 2. What a game we are having. This game refuses to finish. Jawadullah is unable to close it out here. 10 from 2 now. Imagine if this goes for 6. Oh my goodness, I'm not able to handle it anymore. Big delivery coming up. 10 from 2 now. Russell on strike. He's pulled it away leg side. The fielder is there. 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. That's the game. That's the game. It's a dot ball from Jawadullah. And now a legal delivery will seal it for the Dubai Capitals. Whoa. 10 needed from the last ball now. It's over for the Knight Riders. Russell couldn't connect that one. And now a legal delivery will seal it for the Dubai Capitals. But what an effort from Andre Russell. Seriously, I have to give it to him. Fantastic effort. But they're going to land agonizingly short. Last ball of the match. Pulls it down the ground. No power at all. 1 bounce to long on. They don't take the single also. So it's back-to-back dot balls to finish. Dubai Capitals have closed it out finally. It became a little tight towards the end. But the Dubai Capitals have won this match by 9 runs. They could have won it by a bigger margin. But Andre Russell towards the end didn't give up. He gave it his full effort. But not to be for the Knight Riders today. It would have been one of the best run chases ever had Knight Riders gotten over the line there. But I think the last 3 balls, Jawadullah bowled it really well. And the Dubai Capitals eventually, they were always winning this match. They've eventually gotten over the line by 9 runs. And they pick up their 2nd win in the DP World IL T20 2025-26. Unfortunately though, for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, they have suffered 4 defeats in a row now. They started the tournament with a win over the Sharjah Warriors, but ever since that win, They have suffered 4 defeats in a row, and they need to pick themselves up before the tournament slips away from them. For the Dubai Capitals, the defending champions, Dubai Capitals, they are back to winning ways. They suffered defeats in their first 2 matches, but they have now got back-to-back wins against the Abu Dhabi Knightriders. They have done the double over the Abu Dhabi Knightriders this season, and they can be relieved actually. It became a little tight towards the end. Mohammad Jawadullah hadn't bowled any over at all, was suddenly given the responsibility in the last over, bowled a wide, no ball, 4, 6, everything happened, but in the end somehow managed to keep his nerve, and he defended it towards the end. So the Dubai Capitals win this match by just 9 runs, and they pick up their second win in this tournament. So we'll be back again to cover more matches. We will be back again to cover the future matches in the ILT20 2025-26. It's an interesting tournament, this ILT20. It's heating up now. So I think it's going to get even more exciting as the tournament moves forward. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of the ILT20 2025-26. So please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.